Jenny McCarthy Show. Oh!
Welcome back to the Jenny McCarthy Show. I'm Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg. I'm so honored. Listen to that voice. Come on. Gorgeous. Leah Jenea, Vin Rock in studio. Hi, guys.
Hey.
How are you?
So good to see you. Leah was a finalist on season 2 of the 4 singing competition show with Meghan Trainor, Diddy, DJ Khaled. I can't pronounce anything today. Leah, I mean, you killed it on stage.
Thank you.
Killed it. Your voice selection blew away everybody else. You're from Newark, New Jersey.
Yes.
Same town as Naughty by Nature.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
a big old connection together. Where were you when you found out that you were going to be on the 4? How did that happen?
Well, I actually got basically one of my friends who was auditioning, their producer was looking for more people, and I was actually preparing for a show, an opening that I was doing, and they called and was like, send some videos in as soon as you can. I did my producer's, audition. They liked the videos. I went to LA, and then, after a couple days, they called and was like, hey, we want you to do an episode. And I was like, what? It was so cool.
It's such a moment of like a dream come true and in shock all at the same time, because I think we all get these kind of opportunities or windows, and it's really up to us to go through them. And I'm surprised in the course of my career of how many people stop themselves from going through that window or taking that chance. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, definitely. It was definitely a big shock for me, just because, I wasn't, just sitting at home. I was still actively doing music, and I had another plan. And just to see, everything kind of spiral off on its own, so fast, was like, what the heck? Every day, I still look at my Instagram, and I still look at the videos, and I'm just like, I actually did this, in real life.
You did it. And Vin Rock from Naughty by Nature. I know you guys are here promoting a beautiful song called Perfectly Imperfect.
Absolutely.
It's gorgeous. It's available on iTunes right now. Vin, why don't you talk about it a little bit?
Well, we have a compilation project called Illtown Sluggaz. The project is owned by Kaygee and I. It's our new record label and management company.
Kaygee, shout out!
Yes. And Leah Jenea is our first artist that we're managing under this project. And the first single is Perfectly Imperfect. So when Kay created the record with Leah, I was like, you know what? We need to tie this record to a cause. And we have Miss Nadine Wright in the building. She has a nonprofit organization called Nason's Place. So her organization services families dealing with autism in underserved communities. And they just so happen to be doing a autism walk, their annual autism walk. So we asked if we could film the video during the autism walk, and we kind of made the marriage, and portion of the proceeds from the single helps benefit Nason's Place. And it's one happy marriage right now.
Yeah.
I love it that you're giving back. It's always about paying it forward. Is she there right now who has the organization?
Yes, Nadine. She's right here.
Hey, Nadine. Are you on a mic?
Come up.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Nadine.
Truly an honor and a pleasure.
It's the ditto. How's that? Anyone that's in this community and fighting for our cause, plug your organization again. I always want to give it as much billboarding as I can.
The name of the organization is called Nason's Place. I started the organization due to the lack of resources in and around urban inner cities for children with autism. I am the proud mother of a 14-year-old living with nonverbal big man living with autism, and through Nason's Place over the last 6 years, we have been able to provide much needed resources and after school programs, Saturday respite, basketball camp, sensory friendly activities, and we're also educating the community as we continue on this journey.
Good for you, Mama Bear. Good for you.
Thank you.
A lot of people don't realize it, because I just had a charity event the other night of some parents, it costs $80,000 out of pocket just for treatment. And for parents that don't have that money, they're not getting those needs that these kids desperately need to get ahead.
Right.
So having those types of organizations, respite is everything.
Exactly.
you don't understand when you're on the other side. And, you know, someday they say by 2030 it's going to be 1 in 2 kids. So if you don't think it matters, I'm telling you guys, there's a tsunami coming. Any organization that you hear, please help out. Let me get back to Leah.
Thank you.
What kind of challenges was it going in? You know, because being thrust on a stage and becoming an overnight sensation can also really fuck with. Oh, there's a kid in the studio. Screw with your head. You know, it can really. And a lot of people can't handle it, and you can see why people going down different directions because it takes a lot, especially with social media world, to be criticized like that.
Well, I guess it's a little easier for me because I have, great friends and, my parents who has, kind of just always been there, through music. So it kind of wasn't different for them. They treat me the same, keeps me grounded, lets me know that there's always, a piece of home, inside me. And I don't really have to be, fazed by everything that's going on, all of the, hard parts of it. Singing is, the easiest part. Which no one really knows. It's that's the smallest part. Then it's social media, and then it's being prepared to talk to people, interviews. So it gets a little difficult on the body, but mind wise, because I have my family, I'm pretty okay.
God, you sound so grounded. How old are you?
I'm 18.
What?
She just turned 18 as well.
I just turned 18.
Oh, the world has just been introduced to you, girl. You're going to go a long way. Vin, how long have you known her?
Well, we've known her dad even longer. Kaygee, her father was actually signed to Kaygee years ago. And, didn't really work out, but her mom, Janine, and her dad, Larry, have been working on her since she was 8 years old. So he's been telling Kaygee she's ready, she's ready. And about a year or so ago, Kaygee got her in the studio, introduced us. And that's another thing, they were prepared because Kay had her in the studio for a year and created a great body of work on her. Yes. And the forge has happened, and it blew everything up. So now there's bidding wars going on behind the scenes, and there's music already queued up, so it won't be long.
I was just watching Donnie in the studio with Kaygee working on some stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you working on right now yourself, Leah?
Well, right now, we're just perfecting the EP that we have in the works. Just basically starting to brand myself with Illtown Sluggaz, great team. They're making sure that I'm prepared with, clothes and marketing on Instagram and getting sponsors. And I've just been learning basically the business side of things, and also myself all at the same time. It's when you have a new fan base, it really shows you the best parts of you, because people, they're either kind or they're not, and it's you decide what you want to listen to. You know what
also too, and then that you said that, it also shows you the good or bad side of them. Because what I realized about people that post, when they're sending you love, or they say I love you, I say, I'm just a mirror. I'm just a reflection of whatever good you see in me is what is in you.
Yes.
And the people that are haters, they're hating themselves, so they have to project that. And I'm always just trying to send them love.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me. They got some stuff going on in their life. It's a reflection of what's going on where they are. I mean, you sound like you're really intelligent, and I mean, you're not like most 18-year-olds.
No, but, it has its pros, definitely, and then it has its, because, everyone's good at, what they're good at. So being musically inclined kind of interrupts life.
It doesn't even work out. It's true, I get that, and you've been working on it since you were 8. Do you feel like you're missing out on what teenagers did or 18-year-olds?
It's so funny. I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday because he was complaining about work. And I was like, I've never had, a real job. Never worked at a summer camp. I'm just now opening a bank, after, because, I had no job. I'm like, I don't have my license. I keep missing the date to go and take the test. And I'm just all these things, I'm sort of missing out on. And he was like, well, I live by myself, blah, blah. So do you want to switch lives? And I was like, no, I'm good. So definitely, I definitely think about it. And I think like, I wonder if I would, change if I had those experiences, or like, would life be the same? And it wouldn't be. So I've come to accept it.
Yeah. This is the journey you've been given, and it sounds like it's very blessed. Vinny, you've been in the game a long time with Naughty by Nature. What have you learned from her?
I've learned that she's an incredible talent. I've learned that she has the spirit of God and whatever other spirits all around her, and she's an anointed individual. And as you see, she's very seasoned, very well grounded. She has an incredible family and family base. So, along with us, she has an army of support, from Flavor Unit and Queen Latifah to the New Kids on the Block family to Jill Scott. I mean, it's an army behind her. So it's almost like a whole family just introducing her to the entertainment world, and we're going to protect her.
I love that. You're like big brothers and guardian angels all wrapped into one.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to watch your journey. Know that you guys have a friend in me in this show. You come and you promote anything you want. We got your back. Leah, thank you so much. Leah Jenea and Vin Rock from Naughty by Nature. You guys, the song Perfectly Imperfect, they can listen to it on iTunes right now, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, right now.
Perfectly Imperfect. The money goes to a great cause. Go to Leah's Instagram at Leah Jenea. Help me out.
Leah Jenea Official.
Thank you. And then the Autism Organization, once again, give it one more plug.
Nason's Place. NasonsPlace.org. Right?
Send some money. We need it.
Thank you to Vinny and Leah and Illtown Sluggaz for giving us this opportunity to spread more awareness and help these families.
You got it, Mama Bear. You keep fighting too. Thanks you guys so much. Love to all you. Congratulations.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jenny.
Love you.
Love you too, babe.
Bye, guys. We'll be right back.
Jenny McCarthy Show. Oh!